The 1 Piso coin of 2015 is part of the new generation currency NGC coin series, which was officially released by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP on December 2017, but coins dated 2015 were already struck earlier, during the transition phase from the old BSP series. This coin marks an important stage in the evolution of Philippine coinage, blending modern minting technology with symbols of national pride. Before the release of the 2015 1 Piso, the Philippines was still using the BSP series coins introduced in 1995. These coins featured José Rizal, the Philippine national hero, and were made of nickel-plated steel. However, due to increasing production costs and counterfeit issues, the BSP decided to redesign the coins entirely. This led to the planning of the new generation currency coin series, aimed at making coins more durable, harder to counterfeit, and easier to distinguish by touch and sight. The 2015 Piso coin was among the first to feature the waling-waling vanda, Sanderiana, a rare and beautiful orchid species found in the Philippines, instead of a historical figure. This change represented a shift from honoring only people to showcasing the country's rich biodiversity. The coin's obverse front still bore the new BSP logo, redesigned in 2010, along with the year 2015. The reverse displayed the waling-waling in intricate detail, emphasizing environmental awareness and national heritage. 2015 1 Piso coin was made of nickel-plated steel, giving it a shiny silver appearance. It measured 24 millimeters in diameter and weighed about 6 grams. Its reeded edge helped prevent counterfeiting and allowed tactile identification for visually impaired users. Interestingly, although marked 2015, many of these coins entered circulation later, as they were minted ahead of the official public release of the NGC coins. Some collectors prize these 2015 dated coins because they represent the earliest strikes of the new series, making them more appealing than later issues. When the coin began circulating, many Filipinos noticed the absence of José Rizal and other national heroes, which sparked discussions. Some welcomed the new look, appreciating the floral design, while others preferred the traditional portraits. Over time, however, the coin became widely accepted and recognized. 2015 Piso coin is not considered rare in circulated condition, as millions were produced for everyday use. However, uncirculated or mint condition coins, especially those from early production runs, are sought after by collectors, particularly those who collect transitional coins or first-year issues of a new series. This coin represents a turning point in Philippine currency history, as it was the first time in decades that the 1 Piso did not feature a historical figure. Instead, it celebrated the nation's natural treasures, symbolizing the government's broader efforts to integrate environmental themes into national symbols. The 2015 1 Piso coin remains legal tender and is still commonly the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP as part of its coin modernization program. This coin replaced older 5 Piso designs and was issued to improve durability, prevent counterfeiting, and align with the country's modern national symbols. Before 2011, the Philippine 5 Piso coin was part of the BSP coin series launched in 1995. That earlier series featured more traditional elements, but over time, the BSP saw the need to redesign coins to incorporate better security features, updated national imagery, and a modernized aesthetic. The 2011 release marked the last years of the older BSP series design before the complete shift to the new generation currency coin series in 2018, which featured a nickel-plated steel color for all denominations. The 2015 Piso coin prominently features Emilio Aguinaldo I, President of the Philippines and a key leader in the Philippine Revolution against Spain. His portrait honors his leadership during the struggle for independence and the proclamation of Philippine independence on June 12, 1898. Republic follows the official BSP coinage portrait guidelines, ensuring historical accuracy and national symbolism. The reverse of the coin displays the official Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas seal, signifying its issuance under the authority of the country's central bank. The BSP seal features a stylized Philippine sun, 3 stars, and an eagle, symbolizing stability, independence, and national pride. The denomination 5 Piso is placed prominently. Composition and specifications. Emilio Aguinaldo first appeared on Philippine coinage in the 1990s BSP coin series, replacing the older designs that honored different historical figures. His inclusion reflects his importance in the country's revolutionary history. particularly for leading the Declaration of Independence from Spanish colonial rule. The 2011 issue was struck in large quantities for daily transactions, so circulated examples are common. However, uncirculated or proof-like coins are more collectible. Coins with minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or wrong plankets can be highly valuable to collectors. 2018, the BSP replaced this coin with a smaller, silver-colored 5 Piso coin in honor of Andrés Bonifacio, another revolutionary hero. This change was part of the modernization effort to unify coin color schemes and improve accessibility for the visually impaired. The 5 Piso coin is a vital denomination in Philippine commerce, widely used in jeepney fares, small goods purchases, and public vending, small-scale daily transactions, making it one of the most circulated coins in the country. This coin holds significance far beyond its monetary value. Its story is woven into the fabric of Philippine political history, post-dictatorship rebuilding, economic reforms, and national identity. February 1986. The People Power Revolution (EDSA) revolution toppled the Marcos dictatorship, ushering in a new democratic era under President Corazon C. Aquino. By 1987, the country was striving to restore democratic institutions, civil liberties, and economic stability. The release of new coinage during this period, including the 25 Sentimo, was part of a broader national rebranding and a return to democratic norms. The 1987-5 Sentimo belongs to the Flora and Fauna series, launched by the Bangko Sentral and Pilipinas BSP, to promote awareness of the country's rich biodiversity. This series replaced older coin designs that had grown outdated and introduced a fresh, vibrant aesthetic celebrating Filipino wildlife and nature. The obverse of the coin proudly features the portrait of Juan Luna, a legendary Filipino painter, political activist, and revolutionary. Luna was not period. His famous painting, Spoliarium, is a national treasure that inspired revolutionaries. His placement on the coin represents cultural pride and resistance to oppression. The reverse side showcases the Philippine butterfly Graphium idioides, a rare and endemic butterfly species native to the Philippines. Its inclusion serves as a tribute to the country's endangered biodiversity. The image of the butterfly also subtly symbolized rebirth and transformation, a poetic reflection of the country's post-Marcos democratic restoration. The 25 Sentimo 1987 coin was not simply designed to facilitate transactions. It was created to teach, inspire, and heal. The combination of a revolutionary hero and a rare butterfly brought together the struggles of the past and the hope of the future. It symbolized how the Philippines was beginning to fly again. After years of dictatorship, 1987, the Philippine economy was still reeling from the effects of mismanagement, corruption, and international debt accrued during the Marcos regime. Inflation was significant, and coins like the 25 Sentimo had decreasing purchasing power. Still, they remained vital for everyday transactions such as jeepney fares, sari-sari store purchases, and school snacks. During its prime, the 25 Sentimo coin was frequently used for giving exact change in small retail stores. As of today, the 1987-5 Sentimo coin is no longer in active circulation due to the modernization of Philippine currency. However, it holds numismatic value for collectors, especially 1977. The Philippines was in the midst of significant political and economic changes under President Ferdinand E. Marcos. The country was still under martial law declared in 1972, which heavily influenced national symbols, coin designs, and economic policies. This period marked the government's push for national identity, industrialization, and economic reform. Coins produced during this time often reflected themes of nationalism and modernization. The 1977 1 Piso belongs to the Angi Bagong Lipunan Aba coin series, introduced in 1975. Angi Bagong Lipunan means the new society, a slogan Marcos used to promote his vision of a reformed, disciplined nation under martial law. The ABL coins replaced the Filipino series, 1967 to 1974, and were designed with bolder, modern styling. The inclusion of the ABL slogan on coins was a deliberate political move to spread the government's ideology. José Rizal, the Philippines' national hero, wearing a formal coat and tie. Rizal's inclusion symbolized education, reform, and nationalism values the government wished to align with the new society movement. Main feature the coat of arms of the Philippines, with the Angi Bagong Lipunan banner above, 1 Piso at the top. Denomination clear and bold. Symbolism. The sun and 3 stars represent Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The American bald eagle and Castilian lion symbolize the country's colonial heritage under the U.S. and Spain. Mintages for the 1977 issue were large because 1 Piso was a major coin for everyday transactions. In the late 1970s, at that time, 1 Piso could buy several items such as a bottle of soft drink, a jeepney ride, or a small loaf of bread, making it a significant coin. In daily commerce, inflation in later decades reduced its purchasing power, but in 1977, it was still a valuable. The ABL slogan was not just decorative. It was part of state propaganda. Coins served as miniature billboards for government messaging, ensuring that every Filipino saw the phrase regularly in daily transactions. This makes the 1977 Piso both a piece of currency and a historical artifact of political influence. Collectors prized the 1977 1 Piso for its historical context. Martial law era large copper-nickel composition. ABL inscription which ceased in the early 1980s. Older coins in uncirculated or proof condition can fetch higher prices among collectors, especially if they have sharp details and no wear, proof or special. Mint strikes can be worth more, especially if certified by PCGS or NGC. The coin's value is modest for common grades, but its historical significance often makes it desirable in complete Philippine coin sets. 1977 1 Piso represents a unique intersection of national pride, economic function, and political messaging. While younger generations may see it as just old money, historians and collectors recognize it as a tangible reminder of a transformative